Hello. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Good Thursday afternoon. Yay. It's almost Friday. I know we're all excited that it's almost Friday. That's always good news, isn't it? For me, today is my Friday. I'm going to grab chat box here. Let's see. If you're here, say hello. I'll just wait a second while everybody hops on. I know it takes about a minute or so. If you're catching the replay at some point in time, you can fast forward while we wait for people to hop on. So it's been a busy day. It's been a very busy week. I took 4 days off last Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Mother's Day weekend. Some needed time. Some needed crafty time, a little bit sprinkled in there, and it was tough catching up this week. I felt like I was spinning my wheels. So Tuesday was probably my roughest day this week, and finally yesterday I kind of started to feel like I might see my head above water, and then this morning, I think I am very, very close to being caught up with putting products into the store, and I just have a few things to tie up, and I think I'm caught up this week. And then we have classes here in the studio. Classes here. Yeah, because I split them into two. So we have classes here tomorrow in the studio, so I got to get ready for that tonight. Maybe I'll rest next week. And then there's more classes next weekend. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the rest comes. Anyway, it just feels good to be mostly caught up. I ran all over the city today and got some more display for the studio, for product display. So it was really nice. It was really, really nice. Okay. So I've given a couple minutes here for people to hop on. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of do an overview of the products that I'm using today. And I might just go ahead and cut out that sentiment. So today we are using the Miss Your Smile. It's a Slimline set, and it is from Pinkfresh Studios. So as you can see here, there's a stamp that would fit perfectly along a Slimline card, and with just a little bit of room for sentiment on a Slimline. And some beautiful sentiments that are in this set are, I'm counting the days until I see you again. I just miss you. I miss your face. I miss your voice. I miss your smile. And I think this would be an absolutely beautiful stamp to use on a layout, actually, of somebody that you love very dearly that has passed on. Just kind of an honor to someone that you are no longer with. And I miss your hugs. Truth is, I miss you. And this is so cute. You're my favorite notification. That's just precious. And then I wish our paths could cross more often. I thought this was a really nice overall friendship sentiment to send to someone that you don't get to see very often. So that's the sentiment I chose for today. So, and I actually have it right here, ready to die cut. I stamped it ahead of time. And so there's that, and the die that I'm using for that sentiment is from Waffle, and these are all in the store, by the way. Finally, you can buy it in the store. This is the Lacy Layers 5x7 die, fit in there very nicely. And then we are going to we're going to do stencils today. We're going to use these Pinkfresh Miss Your Smile. Hi, Lindy, my sweet friend. She's so wonderful. You guys have no idea. Like, everybody needs a Lindy. Like, for real. Oh, I can't do it today because I've had a very exhausting week, but at some point in time, I'm going to share the story about What an incredible weekend I had, and she was the reason for that. It was, you're the best, Lindy. You really are. So, unbelievable. So, she took me on an adventure that surprised me incredibly and blessed me incredibly. So, and I will at some point in the future share about that. I'm thinking of ways to make it very special. So anyway, these are the stencils we're going to use today, and I am going to stencil on this piece. Is this the piece I'm stenciling on? Nope. This is. I think. Oh, you guys. Okay, hold on. One is bigger than the other, so. One is for the outside. Yeah, this is, nope, this is the stenciling one. And this is the one that goes on the outside. Yep. So we're going to stick this in here. Okay, so I am going to stencil. I'm not going to use spray today because I'm not. And actually, I have a little bit of catching up to do unpacking. So I'm kind of surrounded by stuff and I don't want to spray my stuff. Just being honest and just being real. So this is the stencil set that we're using today. We're going to use a bunch of distress oxides for our flowers and leaves, and I'm going to die cut out my final stenciling with this frame from Dare to be Artsy to kind of give it just, a nice little finished look. So without further ado, we are going to start our project here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this. That's the embossing. I'm going to go ahead and take care of the sentiment here. So place that on here with my C facing up, and this is my, that's embossing. How did I, nope, that's my B plate. That's my, yep. My buffer plate. That's what I need. Oh, you're so sweet, Lindy. Like, seriously, this does not stay down very well on this mat for some reason. I don't know why. We're going to shake. Earth shake. Okay. And there we are. There's our sentiment. Yeah. I created quite the memory this weekend trying to get some stuff cut out with one particular stamp and die set. I won't mention any any company names, but I don't know. I struggled. I was on the struggle bus with that. But other than that, I created some really fun stuff, and I put it away. I don't have it here handy. I'm actually gonna try to get through this live fairly quickly. My daughter, her Mother's Day present, excuse me, reaching over, is that she wanted to go get a manicure with me. So my nails are grungy and nasty, and today I don't care because I'm getting ready to go have them manicured. I'm getting a manicure with her. So that was her Mother's Day present. She wanted to go do something mother-daughter with me, and we're doing that after my live. So, yeah. I'm going to try to line this up as best as I can. I'm going to go ahead and use washi tape. Should have had that ready. Yeah, it's been quite the adventure this week. We had a lot of product come in right before we left, and so we've spent the week catching up, and now there it is, and that just kind of fits right over that edge. I should have not cut that so close. Maybe I should have cut that. I can always adjust it. Just feels like it's okay. I'm gonna lay that down, make it a little easier. Please don't be on the struggle bus today, Donna Mac. We don't need the struggle bus today. We need to push the easy button. So this is, your stencils are layered. This is stencil number 1. It also has the little corners where the edges of your paper need to go. And I might just be a slight tad bit like perfectly in there. So I might get a little bit of residue there. All right, so we are going to start with the worn lipstick. I'm going to opt for my I know that this is one of them that will get covered, and I'll make it, create another color with it. I'm going to do the dark with that. So that's what I know I want to do. So here we go. I have a worn lipstick already, and here it is. So we are going to ink this up. This is going to be a fun little process. I'm going to do the whole thing here with you. So we're going to get to know each other really good, whether you like it or not. So if you don't like it, you can fast forward through this part, which is what I would do most likely, because I already know how to do this process. If I were watching somebody else's video, that's what I do. So I'm going to go light in the middle to kind of give it some extra texture, and kind of dark around the edges, but light in the center. Not texture. Texture wasn't the word I wanted. Some more interest, I guess, is what I'm looking for. And I already made a boo-boo there. So what I'm going to do, I should have thought of that. I am going to put some washi tape down so I don't get up in there, because it is a little close. It's not going to hurt. I mean, that part doesn't hurt so bad because we're working with oxides, and oxides are very forgiving. You can ink back over that and still, that's what I want to do. There we go. Okay. Wasn't sure if I'd already inked that. You can ink back over it and cover it up, and you'll never know what you did. So, or the recipient will never know what you did. Yay! So dark around the edges and light as we go in. Where do I need more ink? Maybe right in there. Yeah. It's going to be pretty. I'm excited. Okay. I think we're good on that color. I'm not able to get that. Not sure what's happening there. Okay. All right. Let's move on to this one. And I am going to do, yellow with orange as the, I'm going to go with the light, and then I'm going to go with yellow, or dark, the orange. I'm going to do orange marmalade. Don't know what I'm doing here. So go like that, hold that down. We should be good to go on that. Okay, so starting with my yellow, I'm going to do Fossilized Amber. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So here we go. Is that what I wanted? I think that's what I wanted. Yes, I'm going yellow. And then I'm going, in the centers, I'm going orange. That's what I'm doing. The orange is a little darker than this yellow. Yeah. So you've got two, on this set, you've got 2 florals, and you've got, just trying to pay attention to what I'm doing here. You got 2 florals and you've got 2 leaves as far as stencils go. It's a fairly straightforward stencil set, very pretty, very elegant, and very simple. I'm going to go a little light there just to add some highlights and interest, like I was saying. And just going to go light. Just a little light, golden yellow. This color is pretty for a golden. This fossilized amber is really gorgeous. Okay. All right, that layer is done. Yoo-hoo! So there's that. And the nice part about stencils is that you they're fairly easy to use. Sometimes when you're using the Slimline, lining up your dies that coordinate can be a little tricky. But never fear, folks. Here, I did remember to. I have something to clean with. Yay! Hip hip hooray! I'm gonna get rid of these just because. Probably could have saved the ones that I used on the back. That's fine. These are old. You know, if you're like me, you have tons of washi tape. Like, you'll never use all that washi tape in your lifetime. That much washi tape. That's how much washi tape I have. Okay, let's try that. All right, let's look for stencil number 2. Where are you? This is 4. This is 3, and we're ready for 2. So we're going to get these florals done. Woohoo! So let's line these up. Should be fairly easy to do since. So when I'm lining these up, I want to pay attention to where my white space is too. I don't want any. That's it. That's what I want. So I'm going to get that on first because I'm feeling like that's correct. Here's this. Now I've got a little wiggle with this. So I'm paying attention here, and I do have a little bit of white space. So I could potentially be too far in a certain direction. Yeah, I've got some white space here too, so I think I'm too far up here. So I'm going to bring it down and bring it into the corners a little bit better. It's white on white here on my board here, or with my waffle flower mat, so it's a little hard to see. Oops. Okay, I'm going to go corner to corner here and then tape. So we're going to do that one. That looks a little bit right. Okay. Gotta hold your mouth straight. That second layer can sometimes be a little tricky. Aha. Well, folks, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Let's start over. I'm gonna go into this edge just like this. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I want. Right there. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna let this corner go. And lining up stencils for me is like being adhesive challenged. Okay. I might have just a tad bit. Oh, that one's slightly off, so I'll move that one. Okay, I see what we're getting here. I have two of these. I see. Wondering. This is odd. Is it supposed to go outside? I don't know. Well, today it's going to go outside. Unless I didn't cut it right, you know? Sometimes if you don't cut things right. Here's what I suggest. What I suggest is that you cut it to the size of this whole stencil. Now that I've tried this, that's my suggestion. But I think I have it finally lined up. I might have just a tad bit out the lines, but I'm good with that. Okay, so now I'm going to use some Candied Apple. Thank you for being patient with me. And stick my finger in it. And here we go. Got some stray hairs. Okay, here we go. And we're going to go in, and I'm gonna go heavy. Try not to get up in the. I'm going for dramatic around the edges, and not so heavy in the center. It's going to be pretty when it's done. See, that's why it takes so much patience. So you can do this, you know, the full colors as you wish, like, and because I'm opting for light and dark. You don't have to do that. You can go full on one color, full on another, and yeah. I'm just gonna kind of lightly go there, and darker here. We'll see what we come up with. The reveal is always so fun. That's my favorite part. A little darker. That way we know we've got some kind of difference. Okay. I think I'm... Gotta hold on. I don't have it taped very well. I need to be a little bit more careful. All right. I think I'm done with that. Oh my, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. It's very dramatic. I like it. Okay. Gonna hold this really good and tight. We're gonna go with orange. The spiced marmalade. It's gonna be really pretty if I can hold it down tight. All right. And here we go. Heavier around the edges, lighter around that middle. All right. Pretty, pretty. That's really pretty. I really like that a lot. Okay. Ignore my struggle. I tend to be a perfectionist, so that's part of my struggle, so ignore my struggle. Okay, this is stencil number 3. We're going into leaves now. So, I am going to try to line up here at the top as best as I can. Each piece in the corner. That looks really good. Yep, that looks really good. That one wasn't as bad. I am going to take down just a little bit better because it seemed like it didn't have it very good and it wanted to slide. So I'm going to do a better job of taping this time so I don't have a boo-boo. So the nice part about this is that once you have all of your inking done, you're done with your card. And it's a real fun process to go through, just kind of like, I love the reveal. I think everybody does. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go light and dark. So our Twisted Citron is what we're gonna go with first. And I am going to go full on color. That's how I've decided I'm going to do this. Give it some. I haven't decided if I want any kind of color around the edges of my sentiment or not, and which direction should I go? But I am, you know, I don't know if it matters. If you're going to die cut your piece like I am, you really could just honestly cut your piece to be even with your stencil. And I think it would really eliminate a lot of stress. I'm going to try it that way, see if that works. I'm going to try this also with stamping it, doing some stamping and using the stamps as an outline. Okay, that is done. That's pretty quick, pretty simple. That really pretty. Woohoo! I really like that a lot. last but not least, we have stencil number 4. I'm just lining it up, making sure that this all lines up appropriately. I'm gonna come over just a little. I see a little bit of and I have it. I think I have it. Yeah. That wasn't as painful. Yeah, and I can see that it's perfectly lined up in this corner and this corner. Yeah, we're all lined up. Lined up nicely. Okay. Awesome. Here we go. So I'm using Mowed Lawn. And we're going dark. Here we go. We're taking the dive. And that's it. We are done. That's all it took. Very simple and very easy. Was that chef tell? Very simple, very easy. I can't remember. Oh, how pretty is that? That's just really lovely. Very, very nice. A very pretty stencil set. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut it. I'm going to hop up behind here on my my larger die cut. I'm going to line this up here, and I'm going to give it just some interest by die cutting this piece down. So I'm also gonna tape it. I do want it to be just right on here. We'll tape it and then look at it and see what we've got on the other side. This is from Dare to Be Artsy. I think I said that twice now. Bring this up and bring it around. I don't want it to shift. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Yes. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna hop up here, put this on the big shot. I'll have to run it through twice because it is a slimline. I mean, I guess I could put it on this. I'm gonna, I will put it on the larger plate. I can do that. Be easier to do this way. There we are. Okay. Yay! Alrighty, Friday. Oh, that's pretty. You can see that just adds a nice little edge around that card piece or that panel. Okay, so now I have this panel that I was going to put it behind, and I thought about inking it up, and I still think I will, and I think I'm going to ink it in some spiced marmalade. I think that's what I'm going to do to give it some color around there. If we don't like it, we can turn it over. So here's my spiced marmalade. Should probably wipe that down, making sure it's clean, just in case. Okay, here we are. And just quickly going around, not really anything in particular, you know, and you could flick this with water to add more interest. I'm not going to do that, but depending on the style you're going for, you could do that. But yeah, I'm just trying to get a little color. That's all I want. And whoop, a little heavy. Yep, that's me. Just a little heavy. And just if you want to be a little more careful and not be in such a rush, you could actually kind of get some ink off onto your mat. I don't know that that's really as big of a deal. I don't think you're going to see it very much. I will need to go back around just a little bit more in places. Get a little heavier edge. Yeah. I think that's what I'm looking for. Yep. We'll see what that does. I got a little greedy and rushed it. Oh, it does look like a water painting, Lindy. It does. It's really. Oh, John. Thank you, John. It does look like a watercolor painting. I'm sorry, I thought Lindy said that. Sometimes I don't pay attention. I get used to one person commenting and not really. I gotta make sure my hands are clean. I don't want to get it dirty. It turned out so pretty, I'd hate to ruin it. It would just be sad. So I'm gonna clean my hands really good. All right. Isn't that what your pants are for, right? Okay. So just gonna kind of, yeah, I really like that orange around the edge. I just think that's really pretty. It just gives it some more interest. Absolutely. 100%. Love it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, setting that aside, I'm going to clean up really quick. I don't think I will. I think I'm going to leave my sentiment white. I wondered maybe if I should ink around the edges, but I'm just going to leave it be. Yeah, I like it the way it is. Okay, let's glue that together and add some sequins. And that card is finished. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. When I first saw it, I wasn't sure that I would like it. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, you know, it would really make a very simple slimline card. Slimlines can be a little bit more expensive to mail. But this one, because it's just right on down to the, there's not a lot of layering to it. It's not going to be as expensive to mail. So that's nice. That's a nice bonus. And I already got something on it. There, come on. There, okay. paper shards. Okay. Trying. Oh, that would kind of be nice to take it down at an angle like that. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? Just be a little bit different. Or better yet, this side where there's a little more white, you could do this to add a little bit more interest. You could do that to be different instead of all the way around. I'm going to go, what do you think, Lindy? Up to the corner or border all the way around? We could also do a card this way. We can make our card this way. What you think? I don't know which one I want to do. Up here, do I want to do? Okay, so that's the second question. Do I want it landscape or what's the other? Landscape or portrait? I'm thinking I want portrait. And I think I may have already answered my question about what direction I want it because, ooh, see, that's how you could do that. You could do that up in the corner like that. You get that look all the way around. Move that over a little. Do you see that? How nice that looks? And we could do that. That's pretty. I like that. I kind of like that because it's different. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Watch Lindy say, border. If there's a delay on the response. Okay, let's get this glued down before it gets messed up. I'm gonna get these pieces off of here. Working with oxides can be a little bit tricky because they stay wet for a while, and so they will rub off onto your fingers, so you have to be really careful if you're not used to using oxides, that is. If you scooch it to the corner, put the color on the white side. Scooch it up to the corner and put the color on the white side. So meaning like this. Like that. Yes, I think that's what you mean. Portrait. Okay. Yep. And don't cover the floral. Yeah, it's going to be hard. If I do landscape, it won't cover up as much floral. So, I don't know. To avoid covering up the floral, I don't know, Lindy, what do you think? Okay, that's how I'm going to do with the color. So that's what I know I'm doing. Oh, I don't know what you're saying yes to. I apologize. I'll redo it. As soon as I get this on here, I'll redo that. So I know what you're saying yes to. One moment. Are you saying yes to where I placed this? Is that what you were saying yes to? I think that's what you were saying yes to. Get that So I think you were saying yes to the way this looked. Now my next question is on whether or not where I should place my sentiment. That's my next question. What do you think? Do you think I should place it in between the flowers like there? Or should I go landscape and place it up in the corner? So portrait in between flowers or landscape up in the corner. Yes, to the way you scooched it. Okay. I kind of like the sentiment here personally. I think that is pretty right there. Put that up on the dimensionals, I think. I'm going to get out some of these sequins. And I'm just going to kind of play around with some sequins while you guys are. Out yesterday or day before yesterday when I was live on Facebook. What happened to you guys? Here it is. I found you. Sometimes my drawer gets to be a mess. Okay. There's some yellow. Do you want some stars? Stars are pretty, but I don't know that that's the style I'm looking for. I think I like it with the flowers too. Me too. I do. Okay. Get some different yellows. Different sizes. Make a mess. I don't know that that one belongs in there. I think this is from another. Sometimes that can happen. Well, maybe not. Because there's that. That's interesting. I don't know that I want to use those though. Okay, so I've got some different sizes here. All right. Just gonna put some simple, all right, let's put this on. As you can see, I struggled with my sentiment before. Happens, doesn't it? Happens to all of us. There we go. I should be using scissors, but well, I'll use the scissors. I'll behave myself. I'll follow the rules. Use your scissors. Okay. And voila. Maybe. This goes right here. I want a little bit of that red peeking out. Kind of want it centered there. And get some gems on here. Let's do... Sorry, John, you kind of got outnumbered. It happens, though. We're women. We kind of tend to be that way. just dropped? I dropped. Oh, my pen. That is not something I want to lose. All right, let's do one here. Let's do, yeah, let's do one there. Turn you over. And I'm going to put one down here, I think. Yeah. Put more glue on that. And we can take some more of these up here. Do red there. Come on, turn over. There we go. That's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Can do, yeah, and then come on. Now it's stuck. The center stuck to it. Let go. There we go. All right. And I don't know. I think I might be done. I think that's it. And I'm going to glue this on. Trim the sides so it's scooched in. I don't know what that means. I'm going to do this. That's how I'm going to end up doing it. Just giving it a little bit of a different look. I like that. I really like that. Woohoo! You could use ribbon on this. Now would be the time. But I think this is a really pretty, clean and simple, elegant card. You could do more to it, depending on what you're trying to achieve. But I'm trying to achieve a clean and simple here. And that's what we're going to do. Go that far. Ah! Gravy. Come on. Cooperate. There we go. Happens. Where's my block? Let's get that on there. Move my stuff. And if I can close my sequins without having a sequin mess. If you on Facebook on Tuesday I dumped my sequins into the wrong mix. Yep, that would be me. Let's turn that around. Maybe that's what was on my card, was whatever's on my block. My block might be dirty. That's probably how that happened. Okay, there it is, folks. I love it. Love, love, love it. Turned out very pretty. I was hoping it would. Awesome sauce. All right, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate you stopping by, whether you've joined me live. And thanks for all the feedback, John and Lindy. That was very nice. Sorry, John, you were bombarded with girls in the, in the mix. You guys have a great day, And if you're catching the replay, thank you for stopping by to watch the replay. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Take care. Oh, thank you, Lindy. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.